Hi, welcome back to SpreadmixTV. I'm here with KURA. Thanks for being here. We're on the second day of the Amsterdam Dance Event. So you're going to be presenting a masterclass at the AD, right?
Yes, I'm going to do actually two masterclasses, but the first of them is going to be with DJ NL. It's something that I do for the past 3 years, I believe. It's going to be the third year, and it's just share what I know about producing music, about my personal experience, and the in and outs of releasing music on this and that label. Showing it's not something easy, but if you keep focused and you know what you're doing, eventually it might happen. And share the knowledge and a little bit inside of the project. Yeah.
How do you actually start producing a song? I mean, you have an idea, or how do you start from 0 to 100 kind of thing?
Back in the day, I used to go in the studio like for 8 or 9 hours and just building kick drums and experimenting with samples, and not having like an idea. In the end, the end product was not something that I really enjoyed. So from 3 years from now, I just go to the studio if I have a built idea in my head, or if I record something on my iPhone or something like that. So I go there with a plan of what I want to do. Of course, there's creativity and stuff that happens in the moment, but I have to have a plan of what I want to do, the concept, and then I go and create. And I can either start with a melody or with a drop. It really depends on the vibe that I'm in the moment, because I can have the idea for a drop and then I build a melody around it. So I don't have a rule for that, but I have to have a concept, and then that's the time that I know that I need to get in the studio. Yeah.
Very cool. You just spoke about on what label you release songs. How do you choose on where you release the song?
Yeah, nowadays I'm very fortunate to be able to choose the label. Back in the day, I didn't have that ability, but right now I choose regarding the style of the track. If it's something a little bit harder and a little bit more dance floor driven, I would release it on Revealed. If it's something a little bit more broader, for something for more kind of commercial, I wouldn't say like commercial, but a little bit more catchy song, maybe on Spinning Records. So those are the two labels that I release. Obviously, I'm signed to Spinning Records, a spinning full artist, and but they give me the freedom to choose where I want to release my music, and they're very supportive of what I do, and they help me build my brand. So I'm really happy working with them, and also with Reveal. They have pushed me since day one. So very happy to be working with these two huge labels. Yeah,
very cool. Well, speaking of Spinning Records, you just played at the Spinning Sessions yesterday, and you have many more parties coming up. How do you actually stay healthy and sane in all of those parties and girls and drugs and music and loud and late at night? How do you do it?
Yeah, I'm very straight in that area. I don't drink. Pretty much, I don't drink alcohol. I drink one beer or something like that. I don't do drugs. I never did drugs. Something that I'm very. I respect it a lot. I know what can do to people, so I stay away from it. So it's something that I stay away from, and I try to stay healthy. I try to eat kind of have a healthy. I know it's very difficult when you're on tour because you don't have access to what you have at your house. And then I try to sleep as much as possible. That's the only way. If you want to do this on the long run, it's the only way. You have to sleep as much as you can. You have to eat healthy. You cannot drink alcohol every time. You cannot party every time. It's impossible. So it's the only way that I've been doing this for the past 10 years. Otherwise, I would be destroyed.
Well, your career has really taken off in the past few years. What do you wish for in the future? What is your goal? Do you have an event or something you want to perform at, or a club, or what's your dream?
Yeah, I still have a lot of festivals that I want to do main stage, like Ultra and Tomorrowland. I've played those events, but not main stage. I want to do those for sure. I'm gonna work for them because there's many ways to get there, but I want to go the hard way, because I believe that's the only way that fits me. And I'm still very passionate about about dance music and about what I do, and I still, it may be in like, living towards the dream, and it might not happen that way, but I still believe it can be achieved that way. And those two goals I really want to reach in the near future, and obviously, have the songs charting in the other areas, not as much as only like the dance music like Beatport and stuff like that, but also the Billboard charts, and have songs for everybody, because as a producer, I know I can do the dance floor stuff, the harder tracks, but I can also do the more commercial. I don't like to call it commercial because it's not intended to be commercial in the beginning. It then turns into something commercial because people like it. But I know I'm capable of doing that. I just need to build the platform to have my music be listened to by a wider group of people. Yeah.
Well, speaking of your music, can you give us a few sneak peeks or a few details what you're working on? Is there something we can look forward to?
Yeah, for sure. I have. I presented actually yesterday. I didn't know they were live streaming, but but yeah, a couple of tracks, like 4 new tracks that I've been working for the past few months. I'm also working in a collaboration with Rehab. So that's we're still back and forth with details. So that's going to be next year for sure, but early next year. And a lot of new music, a lot of exciting new stuff that I'm working on. And I'm also gonna work 2 or 3 more vocal tracks. I have a new track coming up on Smash the House with a kid whose name is Anjemi. So he's close with Demi and Mike, and we have a vocal song coming up 27th of September. So it's this month. It's gonna come out really soon with Luciana. Also, she did the Body Rocks team. I don't know if you remember back in the day. So a lot of new tracks that I'm excited about. A lot of diversity between them. Yeah.
Well, very much looking forward to that. Thank you so much for your time. And be sure to check out all our other videos from the Amsterdam Dance Event, and see you next time. Thank you so much. This was so nice.
Thank you.